Hello everyone. So as today is the 22nd of February. So next week will be the last week of the month of February and the beginning, according to our strategy, we'll be starting our March pre-March review before the month of March. So I just wanted to show you how the EA will be restarted, and then from then we'll be able to measure the performance over time. Okay, so let me share my screen with you. So um, according to the EA now, we're going to set up, so this is the EA account, as you can see here. So all we just need to do is just to adjust all the variables and it restarts itself. So like we said, according to this idea, the plan is for it to be able to start together and then monitor the movement of the market. Okay. So not change much. So just the trend lot to differentiate it. We have the stop loss and we have the take profit information then. So that's just it. So once the market starts opens officially, it's going to restart itself and start at zero, and then the two lines will be the same. So once the market starts officially opens, because today is a weekend, so the market is not working. So once the market opens on Monday, that's what it's going to do. It's going to start both sides, and then it's going to refresh this data to the current information. So, and then it's going to start measuring the highest point and the lowest point from that point onwards, as well as the distance effectively. Yep. So, that's how we do it continuously. So this is just to be able to measure the movement of the market and also identify the extremes. So all we're trying to do is identify the first extreme as quickly as possible, and then that will help us to get the best position of the market and know when to enter as a buy or when to enter as a sell. So as a buy or as a sell. Yep. So almost done with this. Then I'll also show you the Victoria logic as well. How the variables are adjusted. Okay. Yeah. So we're getting to the end. Yeah. So this is the second series now. Like I told you earlier. So again, what are we going to do with this? So what we're going to do is to refresh it. So now, according to this, you can see that the two lines here, this is the starting point from the beginning. Okay, and the market has not changed. It's, the current price is still within that starting point. So for this one, I just leave the same position, the same prices. Okay, but let me just maybe adjust it a bit. Okay, so that it will be able to change, but all other variables remain the same. That's the plan. All other variables remain the same. So I press OK. So you see, the market has reformatted itself. So the other one is going to change itself when the market opens. But for this, it resets itself immediately. So the idea is to ensure that these two lines, so the idea of this logic is to ensure that the first two lines are within the range of the current price. So after that, then we look at the when the market is going to get out of these two lines, and then when it gets out of these two, any of these two lines, we now measure the four lines upwards or downwards. So the first time the market is going to go and cross the first four lines to one direction will be the time that the market will be good to take a decision. Okay, so like in this instance now, you can see that the current, when we started here, the price was here, but now the price is at the top. So in this instance, we are going to change. In this instance, we are going to change the prices to be able to align around the range of the current price. Okay, so we are going to choose 0.637 and 0.635. 0.637. So let's choose 0.63445. Okay, so that's all. Okay, I think we can reduce our gap price to 0.24. Okay, yeah, so that's all. So you can see the current price is now within this range. Okay, so Euro AUD as well. Yeah, so you can see the current price also is within the range of the starting point, 0.648, 0.6445. So you can just reduce this to 0.644 and then also this to 0.647. Yeah, so I think the distance is okay, but sorry, the distance is okay. 647. So you can see, so this is the starting point. So same as this. So you can see we'll need to move these positions downwards. Okay, and also adjust the gap. The gap is high for this product, Euro GBP. So we are going to move it to 0.82, 0.827 and 0.8285. Sorry, 827 should be down. So 85 should be off. Wow, the gap is 2.04 and it's still so high. Okay, let's move the gap to 0.03. Okay. Because it doesn't really actually move much, so that's why. Okay. And so, see, that's reformatted to back. So that's how we're going to do. So this one, okay, we just move the low price down. Okay, so I think, yeah, so we can change this to 0.7 for the gap. Okay, so let's change it a bit. Okay, better. So Euro USD, also we can reduce the gap also a bit. So the range is now 1.045. Yep, so you can see it's back to the range. And let's take the top side to 0.47. Yeah, better. So GBJPY also move it to 189, 188. And increase the distance to 0.7 for the gap, for the control. Yeah, so also this as well, 1.63, 1.262 and 1.266. You can see the start high was 2.43 and it rose all the way to 2.68. So New Zealand to is 0.575 and 0.573. You can see also it moved high from 0.567 to 0.578. Yeah, so you can see, so this as well, 0.89, 896, 899. You can see it moved all the way from 0.9115 downwards. So here's the JPY also. Let's see 148.149 to 1.9.5. You can see that as well. It went from 152 upwards and then came down again from 151.2 to 148.8. Perfect. So you can see this also. The market moved high from 0.897 to 0.908. So these are how we'll be able to get accurate positioning of the market. So you can see this as well moved upwards to 108, 106 to 108, and then came down again from 105.5 to 104.6. So look at this as well from 1.477 to 1.49. Yep, so you can see we are getting there. So you can see the high point here from 1.774 go to 1.799. Can you see that? Here's the card also in the middle now. 0.4232224. Zealand card 0.817, 815, 8175, 815. So you can see just checking these positions can help us get the best decision of the market. Okay, so like this also is back to around the starting point. Yeah. So just like I said, this is just helping us to get information about the best positioning of the market. You can see 2817 was the start high, and now the current price is 2936 with the highest at 2958. So that's all. So you can see for this, it has readjusted itself fully. Okay, so that's the plan. And also, there's still logic, this logic here as well that also helps us. So what this does is that it breaks the market into 5 parts based on the time frame. Okay, so the plan is to identify when the market is towards the extreme of a frame, and then we'll be able to control the market from that point for the rest of the month. So you can see, just like we said, this CHD price at the low point. Can you see? So this means it's good to continue moving upwards. So that's the plan. So this is what we'll be able to identify with that. So that's the plan for now. Thank you very much, you guys. Hope to catch you up soon later. Have a great time. I cheers. Bye, and have a great time. I thanks so much. Bye.